Hey guys, it's Flight, and this is going to be the first episode of a series called In the Classroom. Basically, what it's going to be is I'm going to pick a map that is either currently in the CEVO season or the ESEA season, like the map of the week, or maybe an ESA playoffs. Right now, ESA playoffs are about to happen, so I'm going to be doing a bunch of those maps. One of the maps is Overpass. It's this week's map in ESEA, and it's in a lot of the BO3s and ESA playoffs. And I'm going to be watching Body's point of view. He's a B site player, and he's mainly the anchor. So we're just going to see how he plays on CT side and T side, and why he does what he does, and how he gets help from teammates in what situations. So here we're going to start off in pistol round. Looks like he's just going... Okay, so when he goes heaven like this... Okay, so we have pause. Okay, so we know that they're going for a B rush, right? And then you have Smiths in bathrooms, RPK playing graffiti, Shocks long, and Shocks is a teammate up on the fire pot. So basically they're playing a retake B here. I can already tell because Body has purchased, let's put this right here. He's purchased a kit and the smoke. And what he's going to do with that, basically if they come B, they call for rotates. Everyone comes and retakes B together, and not RPK. Body has a smoke and a kit to either ninja defuse or smoke short and try to retake the bomb site. So we'll see how that goes. So we're coming onto the site right now. Spot's 2 going to pit. He's just holding the short, and he knows they're close now. And looks like Dignitas is going for connector control. So Body's holding because he knows that terrorists might push close to get a close range gunfight because they have Glocks. Glocks are obviously better close range. That's the fights you want to take. So now he starts to inch out, try to take these long range fights with the USP. Looks like they have one in pit, so he's just going to wait for him to swing out, which he does. And he gets killed by a guy picking short. And at that point, if you're going to play the retake B, it's really going to come down to just winning your gunfights on the retake, and they didn't win them. So, but then again, G2 is a really aim-based team, so that's probably the setup they should have played anyways. But sometimes those rounds go 50-50 at this level of play. You know, just it's aim versus aim. Whoever hits the shot first wins the round. Dig hit their shots, and G2 didn't. So it looks like they're going to go for silent water control. And they probably got info from A that they're all going long A. So since they have pistols and they're trying to risk around and gamble, they're going to have to gamble a little bit. They're at a disadvantage, firepower. So you see, what, 3 on the A bomb site and 1 in bathrooms. And push long. Body, honestly, with the 5-7 there, it's probably not a good idea to swing out. You get that first kill. You see this? There's only 1 kill right here. He got 1 kill. Just unpeek. Wait for his teammate back sight. That guy right there. So who's that? Smiths. Just have them hide behind sight box because you know a lot are long A since you have... See, look. Scream is in bathrooms. And Shocks is in bathrooms. They know that they're not coming bathrooms. They know that they hear a lot long A. So Shocks and Scream right now are saying they can't come bathrooms, they can only come long. So what that means is Smiths, he knows they can't come from that side. So we can play behind that sight box. And they can play a crossfire right here. So, and you'd have a contact play. So he peeks Smiths, shoots at Smiths. Smiths takes a couple shots, and then that's when Body swings out, and that's what they did do. Body got a kill, but after that kill, instead of swinging out further, where he can just get gunned by rifles from long range on long A, he plays safe, and they kind of play together. Instead of just swinging out, that was kind of a selfish play, and he paid for it. So I'm assuming they're going to lose this round. Yeah, they lost. Okay. No, I'm on Smith's got to get back to Body. Alright. So here's their buy round. See, I watched a demo before this. So Scream throws this smoke from spawn, from CT, and Body pre-nade. So in case they try to rush B, they already have a smoke. And since Scream is Shocks is an A player, he threw that from T spawn, or CT spawn, so Body has a smoke to use. So if he hears B, he has a smoke to use. Instead of going there early, throwing a smoke, and then if Dignitas happened to want to execute B later on in the round, he would still have a smoke to use, right? See, Andy had his teammate throw on B, RPK, throw that smoke. So now he has another smoke to use. And that's where smokes holding sites like B, where there's 2 main choke points, which are Monster and Short, come in handy. And that's just learning the conservation of utility, which is a really important concept when you get to a higher level of play, for sure. So he knows it's 4v2. Body's not really peeking anything too aggressively. What he's playing right now, this is a good spot to play if you want to get, it's called a one and done spot. Basically, if they're coming through there, Body's almost for sure going to get one kill, and then he'll die. And then that'll be a 1v3 easy round for his team. So let's speed this up a bit. He actually catches one on the side of the smoke, so that was a nice spot by Body. And we're waiting for the last guy. Last guy's going to go get bomb, which is right near monster. Body hears him here, so use that pop flash. It's a good flash to use. There, honestly, Body's probably just playing for information or stats, to be honest. He heard him. He knew he was there. Did he have to peek? Not really. There's 15 seconds. But peeking that, it kind of makes the T save. So in a way, it does secure the round, but you can easily do that with surviving. But they had the money since they already had 3 alive, so it's not that bad, but still not necessary to peek. So he does the same route took last time. The T's, hold on. Yeah, so the T's actually threw a molly short. This guy right here, hold on. So this player, Rubino, he threw a short molly, which basically stops water control. So the B player is from going for it anyways, but what that molly does on the T side is stop water control. So they basically can't push out water. T's know that. And so they're just playing the same setup as last round. RPK, does he have a smoke? Yes, he's probably going to re-smoke monster, just like he did before. Eventually. Let's fast forward this. Don't want to watch him jiggle peek corner forever. So yeah, he smokes it. Now, Smith's is kind of inched up in bathrooms. That's probably where RPK smoked it. Smith's calls, yo, there's nothing bathrooms right now. And normally, at 1 minute on the round time, T's normally have bathroom control, a bit of long A control and stuff like that. And now they hear B. Instead of smoking Body mollies, that's more of an urgent piece of utility to use. Because if they're executing, no one's going to run into a Molotov, especially with guns. And then he smokes. So now the clock's going to go down to about 25, since smokes last about 15 seconds. Should go down to about 25. And then the smoke's going to fade, and they're probably going to execute. He throws a counter flash, which is really smart. Wins a fight. And now he's in that spot, and he played one and done. So, yeah, that was a pretty good hold. Since they had the numbers advantage, they could kind of play those trade spots, and they traded really well. I doubt Smith loses this round. He's nutty. Yeah, he won. Okay. So now he knows they're on eco, so let's see if they play this differently. Some teams will play setups differently depending on if they're eco. Yeah, so he knows they're eco. Instead of keeping the M4 and doing the smokes from CT, instead he buys UMP and pre-mollies. So if they rush B, they're going to get burned, and he has the UMP to get some extra cash for the buy rounds. And SMGs are better because you can move more and it's harder to kill with pistols. So if you know for sure the other team's going to save, buying an SMG is a solid option. So now they know they're buying, because they got plant and they have loss bonus. They see this, they're like, oh, they have loss bonus, they're going to buy. He mollied anyways, since he got flashed early, I believe. He uses this pop flash again. So I guess that must be a good flash, since Body uses it, right? So maybe try that. He's still juggle peeking this. He's spraying there, so he knows they have presence. Did RPK just get walled? Yeah, I think RPK got walled by someone over there. Yeah. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, Cajun must have walled him. So RPK knows someone's offing, right? And that's why he was playing on the box, because it's a really good off angle. I don't like Body peeking here at all, by the way. I think he should just play safe instead of trying to trade that, because that's... Op has advantage in that gunfight almost every time. That was a nice shot. Good reaction shot, because it doesn't seem like he was aware that Monster was given up, but it was. And I think he was aware of that. That's why he was ready to flick, and he did flick, and he hit the shot. His aim is good, so... It was a good play, but nothing much he could really do, besides like hide and pit and flash, but he didn't have a flash. So he pre-mollies again, and they're going to go for water control this time. They have a teammate flash from heaven. They take water control. They're like, alright, no one's water. Leaves the teammate. He's posted on connector in case they come connector. No, here's the nade monster. That kind of forces him to go back and help. Looks like he's going to re-smoke, maybe. No, wait. See what he does. So he goes back to his same spot that he likes to play. Yeah, they rotate smokes for, like, a lot here. They know that Dignitas likes to go B, I guess. Let's see how he plays the retake. So he has no nades right here. All they have is one flash. They used it. Since they have one flash, okay. When you're retaking a bomb site, and you're in the situation where two people are coming from B going to A, this applies to any map. If you have a low utility, you need to go. You don't have time to play slow and throw a set, retake smoke, and then molly something. Like, RPK in this instance has one flash. He's like, I'm sure Body's like, yo, RPK, do you have a flash? He's like, yeah. RPK's like, yo, I'm gonna flash site, let's get out fast. That's what you need to do. You need to catch the T's before they can get back to their post-plant spots. If they can get back to those post-plant spots before you get there, especially when you don't have mollies to flush them out or flashes to make plays or smokes or anything, you're going to lose that round 9 times out of 10. They're already at a disadvantage here, so they need to make an aggressive play to even out numbers. And you see here, Dignitas, obviously they're a professional team. They know the meta of the game. You just have to know, they know what's up. So RPK flashes off the wall, which is a good flash. You know, you're just trying to get onto the site without getting shot immediately. And right here, I can already tell that G2 is going to try to get out fast and try to get some kills early to even numbers to give themselves a chance at winning the round. If they don't get a kill soon, they're probably going to save because their money isn't too good right now. So yeah, see, they're not going to win this round, so they should save right now. They know Cajun ops, so see, they have no nades. They have to push. They don't have a lot of time. It's just not the optimal situation. So that's why at the beginning of the retake, see now RPK's away from the bomb. There's no way they win this. Yeah. So there, you really should just save if you don't have a lot of utility. And it's better to just save your guns. You could have forced stop this round, but they tried to make a play, it didn't work, basically. Body's in an awful position right now, dude. Awful position. Like, you're literally, he was standing in the middle of nowhere for like maybe not 5 seconds, maybe a couple seconds. You need to commit to playing the pillar right here or playing site like behind that box and at least try to get one frag on a save round. Because if the T's can rack up, like keep at least 4 alive on buy rounds, that gives them a really good economical advantage so they can buy more when they lose rounds. So, just a little bit of bad positioning there. See, Shox doesn't have a smoke, so I'm assuming he threw the monster smoke. Yeah, he threw it. There's 2 ways you can throw it. You can throw it in the front, or you can throw it in the back off of... Hold on, let me free cam over there. You can either throw it just directly off of from spawn and it lands there, or you can throw it off of the edge of this train thing and it pops like right there. I think this is the better smoke because it's easier for the CT to hold. So yeah. Body, okay. Not near B right now, probably we're playing rotation. You saw him throw, I know I was going kind of fast, but what Body did was throw flash over, and I'm sure some T's, okay, they're not blind anymore because I fast forwarded, but they get blind from that, which just kind of delays their time to get on the site. So same people, RPK and Body, retaking, they're smoked off. This is just bad communication. RPK wanted to go for it. Body really wasn't in any position to trade a kill to make it a 1v2 or a winnable situation. So really, Body should just save right now. He should press tab, see there's 3 people alive, and Cajun's the op. And you don't have anything to counter the op side to smoke. It's just a good idea to save. So yeah, makes the right decision here. Gonna save his gun. So it looks like he's gonna pre-molly here. He's the only person with the gun since he saved, so it wouldn't surprise me if someone just tried to make a play. Or Body tried to make a play because he has a gun, right? He needs to get some kills. So it looks like they're gonna boost, maybe? No, they're gambling A. So they get info A from hearing stuff. So Body gets an early rotate to A since they were on a save and the pistols pushed up close. So Body gets 1 kill. I don't like this rotate. He rotated right into a teammate. Try not to do that. Try not to rotate where a teammate's playing because it's just a cluster and not needed. So whenever you're rotating, try to rotate. Look at your minimap before you rotate to a site and see where people aren't and fill in the gap. Because that way you'll get easier trade frags and easier crossfires, just naturally. That's how the map works on every map. They throw the initial B smoke. He's holding this, mollies it, and then smokes it. So that was some miscommunication. Smokes it again. Jiggle peeking. Catches. Oh, he got World Star. World Star in the comments right now. Anyways, yeah, so he pushed up short because he knew the bomb was going A, and he wanted to get a rotate. The thing is, that's not even a bad play because if you rotate short and it's 4v2 and you get killed, boom, you know someone's connector. You're like, yo, one's connector, just push the bomb guy and you can kill the bomb and it's fine. If it was 2v2, 3v2, that might not have been a good play, but he knew the numbers. He knew even if he died there, it'd be a good play because you get the info that where one of them is, and that's pretty much the round guaranteed. So Body has a FAMAS here. He has a little bit of a weaker gun. He's probably going to play close since FAMAS is absolute trash from a range. So he's probably just going to chill out barrels for a bit and then go close left like he always does. Yep. Oh, he's playing close left. Getting epilepsy right now. Okay, they re-smoked. Actually, someone from A site keeps re-smoking, so they throw a smoke from A site off the bat of the round and mid round, which is actually not something you see a lot. It's kind of interesting. So he trades a good frag onto RPK there. Nice shots, good job. He needs to stay alive right here. Stay alive, dude. Body there. He needs to stay alive instead of swing because think about it. Let's just play this at like half speed so I can free cam. So you have both players came short, right? What if what is GoTV, dude? Okay, yeah, I can't free cam when it's paused. I'm retarded. So if he just stayed around this pillar and both are coming up short, where can he get shot from? There was like 15 seconds left on the clock. If the T's are coming up short, he can just shoot the wall a bit, shoot the wall, and just kind of play time. Let your teammates get some time to rotate while the Dignitas players are still worrying about you. Like if Dignitas loses or wins this round, it's because of Body screwing up. Nah, he'll trade this. So they ended up winning the round, but a lot less economical damage if Body just was a little bit less antsy and just kind of calmed down a little bit and just waited for the T's to come to them instead of swinging out. That's one thing you want to try to do on CT, just not swing as much. Unless you're playing a pug. Then you swing and then get good R-dubs when you queue with teammates. Okay, so he has a guy defaulting the same spot. Okay, so they're actually close B this time. So he's gonna molly, I bet. Nope, he's gonna get out because he knows they could come out quickly. No, he got the re-smoke in from A. So he got that re-smoke back in from A. He knows he has time to play with. Gonna wait for that to fade. Gonna just try to spot someone. See if he gets that spot. This is actually a really good call by Dignitas because Body has a FAMAS. And AKs are obviously 10 times better than that gun. So I think he heard a push step. Yeah, he did. He smokes it. And RPK's there in case anyone tries to push the smoke. He gets it sprayed through the smoke. Good trading. That's great CT setup right there. Basically what happens is Body gets first contact, gets the kill. The next T that comes through, even though he was in the smoke, would be looking at Body. Say there was like a second guy that pushed through the smoke with him instead of just leaving his teammate out to die. He looks at Body, and then RPK swings out. He's not looking at RPK. RPK gets the kill. That's good trading, and then RPK can peek short, right? So that's great plays from on their CT setup. Molly's it just to hold the push. The thing is on CT, if you can hold your mollies until people execute the site and molly like one of the main choke points, like Monster or Short, you're so golden. Like, put yourself in the T shoes, throwing smokes over a site, and then you see a molly. That's the last thing you want to run through because one, you're not going to be focused on aiming. You're just going to be focused on getting the hell out of the molly. If you can shoot people when they're in the molly and they're moving, they're not going to be accurate. It's just layup kills. So, conservation of utility is so important on CT, on any map. And Body just got a nice kill there. Then we go to T side. And they won't pistol. Shoot, let me watch pistol. Sorry guys. I thought it would be like halftime like it is in ESA, but this is Epicenter. So they do things differently at Epicenter. But yeah, pistol round on overpass. I like really fast plays. I like either just running up long A and flashing over A and going, or flashing over B fast and going and just buying one flash. That's what C9 did against SK, and it worked well. Even though they lost the map, but they won the BO3 and ACS. So yeah, that looks like what they're doing. Just quick flash in the mid. He's jumping right now because the USP is so accurate. It's good to just jump around so they hit your body instead. Cajun just hit a nice shot there, but he got traded well, so that was good. And I'm just going to watch the rest of this run for the sake of knowing what they do. So yeah, Scream just pushes, try to get a nice close range angle with the Glock. Nice shot from Smiths. And they end up winning the round 2v3. Because, see, look what happens. To touch on the concept from before, the CTs didn't have utility. They went for the armor buy. If you don't have enough people buying utility on CT and the Ts play it correctly, all they have to do is sit in bathrooms, which is close range fights with the Glocks. You know, you can just strafe and freaking spam mouse 1. Kill the USPs close range, and that's what they did. They did it well, and they win the round. Even though it's 2v3, that's how powerful, you know, utility is in this game. So, body goes mid, nades mid. He's just gonna run up with an SMG, looks like. Just try to spot. The thing is, running in with an SMG, one, you can jump with the SMG, you can run with the SMG, you can tag people with the SMG, fast fire rate. What a lot of teams do is they'll send an SMG into a bomb site or a main point like mid, and if he gets killed by 3 pistols, he's like, yo, they're stacking mid, go somewhere else. And you don't lose that much money because you have an SMG. So it's a good strat to use. Good way to play. So get to kill connector. He's walking up, there's a guy bathrooms. So he's being really careful. He knows the possibility since his teammates are looking to go B. He makes noise, water. So hopefully he looks back up connector because he knows if there's a guy out there, he should be rotating right now, which he is. But yeah. So he's going to kill this guy pit. Someone's going to come back around and watch connector. Shox does it. Gets to kill. Good play so far. So he buys, notice he buys a nade and a flash. Oh, he might nade mid. Yeah, so he uses his nade on mid just to stop any early aggression. Nice. Okay, so when you try to counter opponent, it doesn't always have to be with utility. This is something where your level of play just kind of rises, I guess you could say. Like, okay, so body, who is it jump spotting? Let's see. Not Smiths. It was Scream. So Scream, what people do on this map is they'll jump over this little corner right here. Whatever, I wish I could show you. But this little corner, and what that does is that the opper, Cajun B knows. He plays this game 8 hours a day, right? Or more than that. And so he's watching that. He knows people jump spot. He's going to try to get a cheeky kill on the guy jumping. But what happens is Cajun B thinks he's spotting for information and he's the only guy there. But what happens is he goes for that, tries to get a hit, a nice shot on Scream. But Body's ready to swing out on the op. So right when he hears that gunshot, he swings out knowing that he can't instantly shoot again. And he hits the nice shot, and there you go. No utility used besides, like, what? A pre-flash mid, which is common meta. And they had no utility to do with that. Your ops down because almost every team ops A on overpass. That's a huge kill. Like, there's no way they should lose this round now. Like, that's almost a secured round as long as you play the rest of the round solidly. And now they're mulling and waiting for counter aggression because in CT you want to get numbers back if you ever get picked early. So they're just, you know, mulling things, making sure everything's safe, clearing bathrooms, being thorough. Good CS. And 2 people get picked because of counter aggression. And I think Magic Boy just freaking hit a nice shot on that guy. So that's 2v4. And they have a low utility, 2 smokes. That's about it. So they're walking up A, and they're actually stacking A, so this is going to be really difficult. Gonna have to hit some good shots here. Oh, nice shot. Oh, he saw him behind the truck, right? Yeah. Nice. So this is the thing about G2. They have 5 great aimers, right? They use that to advantage. That's how they play Counter-Strike. That's their style. So right here, he's trying to isolate 1v1s. It doesn't happen. He knew a guy was flanking. Tried to get an early 1v1. Didn't win it because he was 1 health. Not much you can do there. He made a good play early round, though. On his part, his teammate just kind of screwed up. So he's going close mid again. See? Screen jump spotting again. Just kind of jump spotting over that corner. Being safe. Body knows not to peek this because an op could be bathrooms. See if he is. Nope, they backed up already, but Still, safe than sorry. So they smoke this bathroom's entrance because a lot of teams do that. Smoke the bathroom's entrance because a lot of times in op will hide. So this is their smoke right here, right? People play long bathrooms and can shoot you when you come into the smoke. Ops can play this angle. There's a pixel angle where you can see like right here, right in this spot from over here. So that helps you get into bathrooms undetected. And once you throw the smoke and someone's opping this, you can get into bathrooms safely without being detected from a guy here. So a lot of teams will sometimes flash in this smoke, sometimes just walk through it, sometimes they won't go through it. It's just a really good smoke to start taking control and confuse and just cause diversions for the CTs. So let's see, they flash over. See if they flash through that smoke. So they throw flashes there just so CTs might think that they are in bathrooms. Causing the CTs to play passively. Like right now, I bet the A players are playing really passive thinking they're in bathrooms, but they're really not. See that? And he's baiting utility up the CTs just by throwing one flash into bathrooms, just kind of creating a pseudo presence there. So body here, he's throwing the barrels molly, and his teammates are going to walk. Oh, he missed it. That's not good. So he knows he missed it. He called he missed a molly, so his teammates are just going to have to gunfight that guy, unfortunately. But wow, Config made great plays with the FAMAS. So body smokes sight and plants in an unorthodox spot, which is good. It's naded down. He's low health right now, so he's not going to be making first contact. He's going to try to trade off of a teammate. Tries to get a nice pop flash, but no one is there. Okay, so it's 2v2 right now. I'm going to pause. So he knows they're both short, and RPK's in pit. So honestly, right now, what I'm thinking, if I'm body, RPK is actually 100 health. I don't know why this is glitched. RPK should be like, yo, I have first contact, you're hurt. I'm going to have first contact on bomb. I'll peek bomb. When I peek bomb, you peek. So right when RPK peeks, body peaks. So they have 2 threats to worry about instead of 1, right? So we'll see how they play this. So body actually gets a kill. And that worked out well. He mollies the bomb. That's the round. Yeah, Magic Boy makes the right play, saves. So good clutch plays. Body running up here, nades mid, just make sure no ops are up there, and Magic Boy just runs up there and spray transfers them. It's crazy talented player, man. So I'm gonna skip over that. They lost the round, because there's really nothing much you can do there when you get double picked like that. Magic Boy again with some aggression, gets a kill mid. Literally just dry peeking mid. That's why they pre-nade it and they flash, but Body didn't have enough money to buy a flash this round, or a nade this round, couldn't stop the aggression. And by not throwing that nade and flash, he got killed. But a lot of that's based off the spawn that wasn't really in his control. Okay, so right here, that's smoked off. Now, what CTs, the meta on this map has started to turn to is CTs throw that smoke, so they don't have to worry about that, and they can focus on bathrooms. So it kind of counteracts that smoke in a way, but that's still no reason not to throw the bathroom smoke. The bathroom smoke's still really good to use. So you just spam and smoke, creating presence. Again, presence is key. You have to let the CTs know, like, hey, I'm here, because by doing that, creating that presence, they use 2 smokes on A, so they know, okay, CTs, they only have 2 smokes on A, or 1 smoke on A max, which they don't even have smokes anymore. So they know there's no smokes to counter aggression. They have some flashes, and that's it. So they're open to execute, even though the T's are low. There's a nice molly there, but MSL gets out with some nice movement. Body's just holding the flank. Looks like they're going B because they have low utility, so Body's just going to throw 1 flash and just aim, and loses the gunfight because he's anti-fragging, and that's going to happen most of the time. They're full saving. I'm just going to skip this round, so they get mowed down. Goes mid, nades mid. They use this boost. This is a good boost to just counter some long aggression if you think they're going to go long. They are actually going long, so he might get a kill off of this. We'll see. Fast forward. CG's playing close long. I'm going to assume they're going to flash long. The thing is, they have this guy playing close, and this guy opping it. So what's going to happen is they're going to slow peek this. They're either going to swing out, see the op, and then try to dodge the op, and the Magic Boy's going to kill him, or They're going to flash close, kill Magic Boy, the op's going to kill him. Or they're going to flash deep, the op's going to be blind, but they're not going to expect Magic Boy there, and that'll work well. So that's a good long CT setup to hold, so we'll see how they handle this. So they should get a flash here. They have plenty of utility, no reason to risk it. So yeah, he flashes deep, so that's going to get the op. Magic Boy is close, and they hit a nice shot, and Scream's nuts, so they get that shot. They should just sprint to A right now. Yeah, there's one player on A. They know that's probably the only player. RPK hits a nice shot. MSL got freaking 3 kills from flanking because no one is playing disciplined. That's how you lose those rounds, guys. You have to know, if you're in a team setting or any Counter-Strike setting, and you're playing good players, if you get like a 5v3, 5v2, the CTs know in their head, they're like, I have to make a play. What's a ballsy play that I can make that can win us the round? That's what they're thinking. MSL, in that case, what if I could just try to sneak up on them A long if no one happens to pay attention and I hit my shots, we could win the round. That's what he's thinking. So you have to know, as a T, you're like, okay, someone's going to try to make a play here. Let's either, one, slow things down or execute fast. If you're going to execute fast, someone needs to watch the flank. If you're going to slow things down and make sure everything's covered and just have that mini-map awareness to know what's covered and what's not. So look, 2v1, they're not together, so Shocks and him get, oh my god, Shocks and RPK get together. Config goes for a jump spot to see where the last guy is and just gets destroyed by Nutty French Shamer. Why the name is Shocks. So body, let's see. Looks like his caller, he was gonna go B, but whoever's IGL told him to go B instead. That's what he did. Since he has an SMG, looks like he might have made a rush play in B, and they were going to bait him since he only had a MAC-10. They didn't end up going because he died to early aggression. Again, has the SMG, is probably going to get close range fast, since they know they're unsafe. Jump spotting, just playing super passive, watching for aggression, slowing things down. Flashes close long, runs up long. I'm just fast forwarding this because I know no one's A. Gets one in bathrooms, nice. Okay, so they win the round. Keeps the SMG because they know. The thing, this is the meta, by the way. Part of the meta nowadays is they know CTs don't buy head armor because the Ts buy AKs and ops, right? AKs, one-shot headshot, ops, one-shot headshot. Why would you buy a helmet? There's really no reason unless you know they're going to be on like pistols, but they're not. So what Body does, he knows in his head, oh, they're not going to buy helmets because we have AKs and ops. But unbeknownst to them, Body kept his MAC-10, which is a one-shot headshot. So it's still viable to keep on buy rounds as long as you're well aware of the enemy's economy, which he is. So that's good. And you have more ability with a MAC-10. As long as you hit that headshot, you're golden. So you can just run, strafe, spam smokes, just be a nuisance with SMG. It's kind of become a new role in buy rounds, like the economy player. But holding for CT aggression, still holding because he knows they're hurt. And when you're on low economy as a CT, you like to make aggression, so they're just kind of waiting for aggression. They start to make their moves, still waiting for aggression. Okay, now they're making the moves. Body's just being annoying again, being annoying on A while they go back to B. Body should try to get close here, somewhere. Yeah, so he goes close connector, which is smart. No one's rotating connector, and the CTs decide to save. Last round. Body goes B. Waiting for B aggression since they know the CTs like to do that now. They know they could be in water. This is the thing. Okay, this is great play from the Ts. I love this because when CTs, you know the CTs like to take water control, you know they're going to be in water. There's maybe max, one player at B site. If not, one short. And that's exactly, look at the CTs right now. Short, water. Like, they're all over there. So they're walking, they hear that aggression. Earlier in their T side, they're in their heads, they're like, okay, they throw this smoke, this volley, this flash to get water control. They did the same thing. In Shocks' mind, since he's such an experienced player, he's probably calling, they're taking water control. They're not going to be on B site. Let's just walk B. Even though we have this utility to use, let's just walk B because they're not going to expect it. We heard them. We know the cues that represent the play that they make. They know, they recognize that. And in hand, they take B, just slowly, just walking. Now watch how off guard the CTs get cut off. Like, they're like, oh, they're already at monster, they're at monster. They smoke short, and boom, they have B site. They literally smoke short, and they have B. That's it. You smoke heaven, get close graffiti, take graffiti control, which is what they're doing. Shox is playing ghost graffiti. Now we'll go back to body. They molly the plane spot, which is good, but you'll take that. And body died. Scream's playing pit because he knows, okay, if they have, the thing is, and retakes like this, which are kind of, don't have to not happen often, but you have to know how to act off of them. They have short control and water control, which is normally where you have control as a tease. So Scream knows, and Shox knows, okay, if they have that control, let's take control of something else that they're supposed to have. So they take control of pit, heaven, and graffiti, and that's what they do. So Scream hits a nice shot, like always. Scream's just jiggle peeking, spotting for info. Sees two, they line up, GG, that's how they win. So, thanks for watching the first episode of In the Classroom, guys. Should come out with another episode tomorrow. Thanks for watching, peace.